Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video as my reviews of the best of Marvel Legends movie Avengers Hulkbuster BAF wave continue with Black Widow baby! And the side art features the lady herself looking as smart as she is strong. Then on the packaging back we get the briefest of bios, trained in combat and an expert spy. Black Widow is as smart as she is strong. Hey, they stole my line! Then picture to the rest of the wave, my reviews of which will climax with a comparison between this Hulkbuster BAF with the first one. And here she is out of packaging looking, as smart as she is strong. Seriously though, she comes packing in the detail, albeit balanced quite precariously on some wedged heels, but the sculpt captures all the various textures of her costume quite nicely, and while her hands are poised high noon style to draw her guns, those are in fact sculpted in there, but she does come with alternate hands posed to hold guns, just no guns. It's a bring your own kind of party. Now while it's still unclear if this wave is to be, as rumoured, a UK exclusive, then Black Widow here represents the only one in the wave to have received a regular release at mass retail on British shores. That was in the form of the Mandroid BAF wave that accompanied the release of the Captain America Winter Soldier movie. I got the impression she was hard to find in the US then, but at least at my local toy store she languished, discounted to half price for the longest time, but that's us Brits for you. We whine about not getting Marvel Legends, then don't buy them when we do get them. Now Widow was also included in an Amazon exclusive box set last year, yet while that version shared some parts with the previous one, it did have its own unique torso. Meanwhile, this new Widow in body is the same as the Mandroid wave version. As we take a closer look, they do have the same heads, but with decos that are quite varying. The Amazon box set Widow on the right of the screen having a flesh tone that's really quite washed out, with her over-painted pupils preventing you from seeing the green of her eyes. Then the Mandroid BAF wave Widow on the left of the screen has the worst painted eyes and her hair glued too far back. And neither have the more naturalistic hair tones of this newest one in the middle, which along with the glossy pink of her lipstick makes it my favourite. I'd be interested to know what you guys think. If the new one is the best, I'd like to say it's Hasbro creating room for improvement and learning by not repeating the mistakes of history, but it's likely just a happy accident. Ultimately, while I think this new Widow gives the best head, yeah, I said it, the Mandroid BAF one did come with an alternate head absent from the new version. As such, are two heads better than one? And to answer Dario's questions, the heads are interchangeable between the versions. Now looking at articulation, her head rotates side to side. She is able to look down this much, but then is able to look up even less. At the shoulder, her arm rotates and it moves up a pretty decent amount. At the elbow, her arm rotates and it's also hinged, plus her hand rotates. And does it have a wrist hinge? Nope. No articulation at the waist, but in lieu of that she has a rotating diaphragm joint which also moves a tiny bit back and forth. At the hips, her legs don't move out too far to the side, but they move much more forward, and then they move this far back. There's upper leg rotation, double jointed knee. Then at the ankle, her feet are hinged, moving backwards and forwards, and she has that crazy ankle rocker pivot that I love, but in these wedges she's a real bitch to stand up. Ultimately, for extreme completists, I'd say this new version is variant enough in the deco to justify tracking her down. Beyond that, if you've never owned a previous version, well, here's your perfect opportunity. Anyway, click the video on the left if you missed the previous one, and stay tuned as next Hawkeye steps into the fray. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye.